Hey people, this is Talem Splash, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Final Fantasy XIV. In the last part, we did the Tamtara Deepcroft. We caught up with Mother Mione and saw some other people. We saw a party breakup, which is rather sad. But now Mione has a new task for us. So you're not averse to taking a little trip? Wonderful. As I mentioned earlier, the request comes to us from the Adventurers Guild in Ul'dah. Once you arrive, seek out Momodi, the proprietress of the Quicksand. Think of her as the Sultaness version of myself. Chances are she'll send you into the midst of danger, but I have every confidence that you will pull through unscathed. Now off you go, Meteor, and good luck. Cool. So let's head on over to Ul'dah. Thankfully I attuned, so we don't have to worry about going there by foot, which is possible, by the way, but it takes a long time, especially before we have a mount. One thing I didn't notice is you can actually rent a mount. You can rent a chocobo from the chocobo keep in the cities, but it is not really efficient because as soon as you get off, you can't get back on the chocobo. So it's better just to wait until we have our own. Oh, I have to remember to do this. This is the Rising event going on right now. I'm gonna make a bonus video about that because that's actually something I do want to show before the event ends. I might do that. I don't know if I'll do that tonight, but I'll do it soon. But let's just continue the story for now. On over into the Quicksand, Momodi. So Momodi is the Mother Mione of Ul'dah. Welcome to the Quicksand, friend. I'm a tad busy right now, if you wouldn't mind showing yourself to... Judging by your determined expression, I take you ain't here for ale. Are you called Meteor Splash by any chance? Mione sent word that you'd be reporting for duty. She also made a point of calling you the adventurer of the moment. That ain't no small praise coming from her. But you didn't come all the way here to listen to my prattle. Doubtless you're eager to get started, so let's talk business, shall we? Sounds good with me. Let's do it. Bye-bye. The petitioner ought to be arriving any moment now. Gods almighty! Another second under that sun and I would have been set afire. A tankard of ale, if you would be so kind. Excellent timing, Papashan. It just so happens the adventurer who will be handling your petition is here. So this strapping young lad is their much-lauded adventurer, is he? Marvelous, marvelous! A pleasure to make your acquaintance, good sir. I am Papashan, formerly of the Sultan Sworn. I thank you for agreeing to lend us your aid. Maybe you'd like to apprise Meteor of his mission? Yes, of course. The petition in question was submitted by an acquaintance of mine at Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern. It relates to an unfortunate development at Copperbell Mines. To be plain, giants have seized control of the place. These giants are of the clan known as Hecatoncheers, fearsome creatures who were sealed within the deepest depths of the mines during the bygone Thorn dynasty. Alas, it seems they have managed to break out through the layer of rock which served to imprison them, and now prowl the tunnels where the mines ply their trade. The creatures are justifiably angry about their treatment at the hands of our ancestors, and their presence has forced the suspension of all mining activities on the site. It's no wonder they're angry. Didn't the Thorn dynasty come to an end over 300 years ago? You know your history well, milady. The people of that age used the Hecatoncheers to work their mines. By way of enchanted helms, they were able to bind the ferocious creatures to their will. But as is oft the way in such tales, these enchantments eventually faded, and the slaves rose up against their masters. In a desperate bid to contain the unbridled fury of the Hecatoncheers, our ancestors introduced the collapse of the mine's lowermost levels. So was it the great giant revolt was ended, buried beneath 100,000 tons of rock. Well, now, that's got me thinking. I seem to recall there being an article about Copperbell in the Mithril Eye a fortnight or so ago. It said that the mines were being reopened so as to meet the rise in demand for building materials. Like as not, our boys dug a bit too deep and freed the giants. God, so I think the poor creatures are still alive and kicking after 3 centuries. That's a long time to nurse a grudge. They must be seething. Indeed, and it makes them a danger to us all. There will be no mining at Copperbell so long as they remain. For the sake of both peace and prosperity, they must be subdued. This is a task which we would have you undertake. I'll not deny that the mission will be rife with danger, but our need is great. And so I beg you, put an end to this sorry business. I shall do it. God bless you. I feared you might have reservations, but I assure you it is for the best. In case you don't know, Copperbell Mines are in western Thanalan. Do take care, you hear? Oh, and one last thing before we depart. An employee of Amagina and Sons is presently at the Quicksand. The fellow's name is Painted Mesa, and he knows Copperbell Mines well. It may behoove you to seek his counsel. Alrighty, that is something we shall do. We shall go and seek the counsel of Painted Mesa, who's right here. Hey, Mesa. Looking for Painted Mesa? You found him. So you're the adventurer who's volunteered to deal with the mess down in Copperbell, are you? You've got guts, mate. I just hope you've got skills to go with them, because things ain't pretty down there. The Hecatontures have left the place in a right state, with nary a week after mining resumed. I don't know if you know this, but Copperbell was old when the Second Wool Dynasty was still young, and it was abandoned centuries ago. If it hadn't been for the shortage of materials needed for the rebuilding effort, the concern would never have thought to reopen it. We knew full well about the giants beforehand, but the project went ahead anyway. I mean, nothing could possibly survive being buried under a mountain's worth of rock for 3 centuries, right? Wrong. Our miners dug up more than they bargained for. One swing of the pickaxe too many, and they found themselves in the company of giants. Unless we can subdue them, the nation's glorious recovery will grind to a halt while we want with aught to build with. The stone torch is keeping watch over the entrance in case the giants fancy some sunlight and fresh air. One of them will be able to show you the way in. The hope of the nation's resting on you, friend. Best of luck. Alright. Sounds good. So, we're going to head over to Western Thanalan, which I don't believe we've actually gone and checked out in this Let's Play yet, so I'm excited to go to a new area. So Western Thanalan is just down here, at least essential. Thanalan, like I said before, is basically the Black Shroud of Ul'dah. So if you start a job in Ul'dah, that is, if you start the game on Thaumaturge, Gladiator, or Pugilist, you start here in Ul'dah, and Thanalan is sort of like your Central Shroud, Central Thanalan. You get the drift. Funnily enough, there's a Western Thanalan, there's not a West Shroud, and that's because the West Shroud, like I think I mentioned it before, the West Shroud was completely destroyed by the Calamity, so the ether there is so unstable that it's not even, we're not even able to go there anymore, really. There's only one time you can go there, and that's in like a PvP map. Alright, so here we go, Western Thanalan. I'll let the music play here for a minute because it's super good. Alright. Yeah, isn't that music great? I love it. It actually reminds me a little bit of the Colony 9 theme from Xenoblade Chronicles, when you're out in the open field there. Like the first field of the game. It's got that same like acoustic-y sort of, or not acoustic, but like the drum vibe and stuff. Yeah, I don't know, and the flute. It's nice. So, we want to go over here. I almost went the wrong way. I was going over to Central Thanalan. It connects there, but yeah, we want to go over here to the Copperbell Mines. And just head on over this way. Okay, this area too is super beautiful. Like, just everything about it. I do have, I should say right now, I don't know if it'll show up on the screen. I have a reshade on, which makes the game look a little bit better. If I turn it off, yeah, so this is with it off, and this is with it on. It doesn't make a huge difference out here. Excuse me. But I'll show the difference again later on once we get like inside the dungeon or something, because man, it's quite the difference, let me tell you. Alright, so we got some copper goblins, a glide bomb, a glide bomb. Hey, and there's Isildur and Alian. I've been an adventurer for long years and borne witness to many a pivotal moment in history. Though the times may have changed, the essence of our trade has not. Adventuring has ever been a quest for self-betterment through challenges freely faced, and ever so shall it remain. As an adventurer becomes more experienced, you will naturally acquire a love of justice and an understanding of the spirit of self-sacrifice. Such experience cannot be measured in any tangible way, yet it most assuredly shapes who we are, grounded as it is in the decisions we have made on our journey and their consequences, good or ill. I sense a light within you, young one, and it tells me that you are destined for greatness. We found Dolorous Bear and his entire party dead. The giants were thorough in their work. Judging by their tracks, it would seem they tried to rush a horde of the creatures. I cannot say what drove an experienced crew like theirs to throw caution to the wind, but I do have my suspicions. We are all our own worst critics, and our desire to better past achievements can rob us of good sense. Thus we become more given to recklessness. While it is important to have goals, one must not fixate upon them to the exclusion of all else. Do so, and one will surely pay the price, as Dolorous Bear and his comrades did this day. Man, we just talked to them like a couple videos ago, and they're dead now. That's really something. There's been an incident inside Copperbell Mines. We're here to ensure that its effects are contained, but for your own safety, I suggest you stay well away from here. What? You're the adventurer who's volunteered to quell the Hecaton cheers? I didn't think the Papachon would be able to find someone so quickly, if at all. The giants are content to wreak havoc inside the mines for now, but it's only a matter of time before they think to come outside. The sooner you see to them, the better. Make ready as best you can and enter it will. Cool. So we unlocked the Copperbell Mines. I'm gonna queue for it, and I will cut, and I will meet you as soon as the queue pops. So see you in a second. Whew. Alright, that was quite the wait, but we are finally ready. The queue has popped, so let's head on into the Copperbell Mines. Should be fun stuff. It was about a 10-minute wait, not too bad, honestly. I've been through much worse. I've been through like 45 to like 60 waits before, or longer. Welcome to the Copperbell Mines. Alrighty. Say hello to the people. Hi there. Alright, so I'm the newbie here. I want to go to my other HUD layout, turn off the map and stuff. That way it looks. Gotta get that immersion. It's very important to me. Cool. Alright, so we got a Marauder, Chugga-Rugga. I thought I said Chugga Conroy for a second. I was like, hang on a second. That's not possible. I don't think he would ever. He might play this game actually. It's very much like Xenoblade Chronicles, and he does love Xenoblade Chronicles. So I wouldn't be too surprised. Obtain a tiny key. But yeah, I highly doubt that's him. That's just the first thing I thought when I looked at that. Man, I haven't seen a Chugga Conroy Let's Play in so long. I hope he's still doing good. Like, I hope he's still moving on with his Let's Plays and all that. I don't really keep up with him too much. But he was one of the first LPs I ever saw. His Pokemon Crystal Let's Play back in like what 2009. That was what inspired me to add the little like sidebar to my Final Fantasy XII ICJS LP way back when in 2009, 2010, or whatever it was. And that was pre-Birth by Sleep. That was way back in the day. Man, I never finished my Fulfill the Zodiac Age Let's Play. I feel bad about that. I'll get back to it at some point. I might even restart. I don't know. I haven't decided what I'll do about FF12 yet, or 15. Because of the two other LPs that I never finished, along with Kingdom Hearts 3. But hey, level 25. We have hit level 25. We're synced to 20 in here, but that doesn't matter too much. But yeah, I don't know. I realized at a certain point that I gotta record games that I actually want to record, and I love FF12. It's still my favorite game of all time. But I don't feel like recording it right now. That's fine. I want to record this game. And this is a game I'm at least, like, I know so well that, like, I know I'll always have something to offer to people who don't know this game as well by just, you know, sharing information. Alright, I guess we're going into the optional room here. This is an optional room, but we'll do it. Get more experience and all that. I know there's a treasure chest in here somewhere. I don't see it. It might have already gotten picked up. It's a very good possibility, yeah. I think they already got it, because I'm not seeing it. That's okay. Cool. Right? Unless I'm missing it. Yeah, I think I don't think there's anything here, my friends. Who else we got? We got Dean Girl Hardy, Mio Trinity. That sounds cool. Is Mio the same healer we had last time? I don't think it's the same healer we had last time. I doubt it. I wasn't paying attention. I know the healer we had in Tamtara was also a White Mage, but White Mage is one of 3 healers, so it's highly unlikely that it's the same person. Let's go ahead and throw our dot on this Hecaton Cheer Stonehauler. man, these poor things are angry. They have been imprisoned here for 300 years, and now they're just coming out and finding people attacking them because they're angry. I don't blame them. It is a sorry business, but yeah, I don't know. That sucks, but at least you're putting them out of their misery in a way. We got to keep the people safe. It is a very good example of a larger problem that the city-states tend to have when it comes to dealing with the unknown, is that their first reaction usually is just, okay, this is dangerous, kill him, instead of like figure out another problem. And that's like kind of what we can bring to the table more often than not as a player in the story, is that like right now we're helping kill these threats, but more often than not we like present other ways that we can like find compromise. We're almost like, over time we almost become like the world's avatar, which is kind of cool. All right, where are we going, sir? Chugga. I'm just gonna call you Chugga Conroy, even though I know you're not. Got that lightning sprite too. And now we just AoE. I know it's not really worth it to AoE. I don't think it's worth it to AoE 2 enemies at a time. I know it's good for 3, but I kind of just wanna. It might be worth it. I can't even tell at this point. We're so low level that it doesn't really matter. It's 150 potency versus 180. But heavy shot can cause straight shot, which is 200. So that's why it's good to have straight shot there. Or it's good to like a single target, because then you can maybe combo into straight shot. That's always good. Alright, but here we have 3 enemies, so after we throw our dot on, it's definitely worth it to just use quick knock. There we go. And always make sure to weave your bloodletter in as soon as it comes up. It's worth it. It's extra damage. Eventually we're going to get a version of bloodletter that's AoE, and it is so great. It's called Reign of Death. That'll be that'll be before level 50. We'll get it. It won't take us too long to get it, but yeah, it'll be a while still. And we do want to grab this fire sand over here. I'm just gonna grab it right now. Just grab that. That'll be used for something coming up to blow up the wall, so that way we can get deeper into the mines here. Oh yeah, by the way, we did get head graze last time. If you do that, it just will take if a monster is casting something and it's highlighted, that means you can interrupt it, and that's what you use head graze for. Tanks also have a version of head graze. It's called I forget. It starts with an I. I don't know why I can't think of it right now. It's an interrupt thing as well. Oh, we got a pierceable 12 ounces of fire sand. Did we miss? Oh wait, there's another fire sand up here. Okay, we gotta grab this one. I'll put it in the. I don't know. I'm probably gonna forget to put it in text, so I'm not gonna promise I will. But tanks also have a version of head graze, and that's all you need to know. They also have a stun, which we as archers we will not get a stun. We can't stun enemies. We can interrupt them, which is very good. There we go. So here's our first boss, Spriggan Sifter. Very challenging. It's already dead. That's fine. This boss is actually a little bit weird. All the bosses in this dungeon are very weird in my opinion. But so for the first one, it's just there's a bunch of these sifters that spawn and you have to kill them. Honestly, it's not even worth me putting on my dots. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this without the dot, because they'll die so quickly. Yeah, so you want to kill these sifters, and over time, you kill enough sifters, then stuff is going to come from up here. Oh, there's also some sifters coming from up there as well. So, I'm just going to kill these over there. Kill that sifter. At least we're ranged, so we don't have to like run all the way over. Like this poor samurai has to, because they don't really have a range. I guess they have NP. NP is the ranged samurai attack. Man, that's really gonna bother me until I figure it out. Hold on, I have to figure out what the name of that tank skill is, because FF14 tank interject. That's what it's called. Okay, it's called interject. So yeah, we killed this flambeau, and more Spriggans come. We got to kill the Spriggans, and then there's gonna be 2 more flambeaus that come after we kill the Spriggans, and then the boss will spawn. It takes a while for the boss to get here. He's coming. Don't worry. The boss is on his way. He's not here just yet. Oh, so many more Spriggan shifters. One thing I wanted to do, now that I'm thinking about it, it's just a quick setting. I'm gonna go into character configuration. What is it? Target? No, it's mouse. I want to assign scroll up and shift to cycle enemies. There's the farthest. Actually, cycle enemies. What is it? Oh, here's the boss. Let's take care of the boss first. Then I'll worry about this. It's not worth it right now. Here's Kodos. Yeah, so that way you can just cycle enemies in the list here, and I don't have to like target or click or anything, which is very nice. Okay, so that's done. Let me just go ahead and so scroll up and shift. I want to have that scroll through party list, scroll up through enemy list, and then scroll. This one can be scrolled down through enemy list. Apply. Okay, there we go. What do we got? Plundered goggles. Ooh, is that better than? Oh, it is better than I have because of the thing. I'll take it. And the ear cuffs. No, because I got the thread earrings. Oh shit! Sorry, I did not mean to pull without the tank there. That's okay. They probably think I'm new. I just wasn't paying attention. I thought the tank already went ahead. That's my bad. You don't want to do that though. Normally. So the reason why that headpiece is better than I'm wearing is when I'm wearing the feather that you get from the recruiter friend campaign that gives you experience bonus up to level 25. But we're synced down to 20, so it still goes into effect. But as soon as we get out, it's not going to be worth it to wear. It's that same belt we got last episode. Don't leave me behind. I'm coming. Okay, there we go. I made it. Just pull this lever here. All right. Zorkova. Shaka Conroy Zorkova. Zorkova Lumber. You got a funny name, sir. I can't even see your face. Alright. You know, I guess we'll just throw on the plundered goggles. Now that we have them, it's whatever, you know. The extra bonus of experience isn't going to be too much at this point, since we're already so close to level 25 anyway, so... Yeah. We're already so ahead of the... We're so ahead of the, level curve in the story anyway. Like, the story expects us to be level 17 right now, and level 18. And we're like level 24, so yeah, we're doing fine on levels. And this is even without the bonus, so... Yeah, so now with that, I can cycle through the enemy list here, which I find very useful. Actually, I guess I still have to do this here. Okay, yeah, I guess I can cycle through, but I can't, like, completely select them unless I, quest confirm. That kind of sucks. That's fine. If you're a healer, cycling through the thing here in sensitive clicking could be useful if you're not on controller. If you're a controller, just press the D-pad up and down. You cycle through your people here. Yeah, we'll get that soon. But we want to go here first. Get this room because there's more fire sand that we need. Jump to assert dominance this way. All right. Take out that blasting cap. And that blasting cap. That errant soul, rather. And make the cute little noises. And there is another treasure chest over in this little room right here, so I'm gonna go and grab that. Yeah. That one. What do we got? Another, more plundered goggles. Okay, we don't need it now. We already got one. But, there's always more. Alright, so let's go ahead and examine this powder chamber. Boom. And hit the blasting device. Boom. The way is open. And there's more fire sand over here, so let's pick this up. And we're on our way to the second boss. This boss is very interesting. This tank new? This tank is new. He's not going to know what to do. That's fine. So this boss, the Icarus Ire, you can't deal damage to it normally. You need to use the improved blasting device over here to actually deal damage to it. And I'll show you how, but we need this tank to go ahead and pull first. Sir, tank, please. Tank, please. Chugga Conroy, please. Please, Chugga, go. Go, Chugga, go. 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 Here we go. Alright, cool. So we're gonna go and hit this blasting device. That is gonna cause this thing to go over here. We want to bring this blasting cap over to the Icarus Ire, and it's going to self-destruct. We want it to self-destruct right on the Ire. And you don't want to kill the blasting cap, just let it self-destruct in it. And it's gonna split it into two, like so. So now it's split into two. We still can't deal damage to it, but now we just wait. And as soon as this comes back up, we do it another time. Now this is a very strange boss. There's never a mechanic like this, really, again, because it's very tedious in my opinion. I don't do it too often, but just hit the blasting device again. Pull the bomb. Take the bomb over here. And we do want to kill the Spriggan Quencher, because he's going to go after the bomb. So just kill it. Let the blasting cat go off. And there we go. So we just gotta do it one more time now. And now it's split up even more. Ow. Yeah. Full aggro, please. Thank you, Chugga. And now we chill. Just gotta wait. Alright, hit it one more time. And now we just let the blasting cat do its stuff once more, and we'll take care of the Spriggan Quencher. Boom. That's dead. And once the blasting cat goes off one last time, then we're good. Just make sure you don't get hit by the explosion, because it'll kill you too. And now we can just AoE them down, and we're just gonna die. Super simple. Easy as pie. And that's it. That's the whole. That's not the whole dungeon, but that's that whole boss fight. Thunder Curious. That looks pretty good, but that's for tanks, so we can't take it. Take the powder chamber and set it up into the blasting device over here. Boom! There we go. Into the next shaft. I do like how this dungeon sort of like changes color as you go on. It's not the same color the entire time like the previous two dungeons have been. Excuse me. Yeah, I had dinner before before this recording session, so now I'm a little burpy. Just a little bit burpy. That's fine though. It's a bit hypocritical. Yeah, we made some salmon today. Some salmon and rice. It was some good stuff, let me tell you. Alright. Let's go down here into the living fossil. And it's a very tight little alcove here. Gotta say, you gotta get nice and intimate with these living fossils. But that's fine. Okay, there we go. So, here we go, into the wider alcove. I love how, like, this cave is so well designed from, like, a visual standpoint. Oh, here, I should show you, like, the reshape thing I was talking about. So, if, like, here's with it off, here's with it on. See that difference in lighting? I guess this doesn't look very impressive here. There are areas, like at nighttime outside, it's going to look so impressive later. I know, I need a good way to show it off. I need a good environment to show it off in, but it makes the game look so much better, especially in cutscenes. Man, that reshade setting I'm using, it's called the, I think it's called the Alive G-Shade setting. It's so good. Alive G-Shade, yeah, G-Shade. It's hard to say for whatever reason. Alright. Kill this poor old Hecaton here. Stonebreaker, this angry man who's been here. Look, he's so hungry. He's so starved. He hasn't eaten in so long, and now he's dead. Poor guy. Alright. We gotta go this way, right? Or am I wrong? Oh, yeah, it is this way. But I pulled some enemies again. Evil me, bad me. It's fine. Throw our dots on, get back to DPS. And man, we're gonna level up again at the end of this dungeon. We're getting so much experience in these dungeons here. We also have, like, I think 2 rounds of job quests to do. We have, like, 2 separate job quests we're gonna have to get done by, at some point. Probably in the next video or the video after. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But we'll definitely do it real soon. Because, we don't want to put those off. You get good stuff from it. And you have to do it to finish the story, so. Slaves no more! Free! 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 Freedom! Oh, he's also so hungry. And he's angry. Oh, man. Okay. Guess it's time. Oh, see, he pulled without me. That's fine, but it is what it is. Thankfully, he waited a little bit. Alright, so this boss is very simple compared to the other 2 bosses. you just bring this boss down. He's going to go and try and break the rock over here to let more of his buddies come out. But I would just ignore that and focus the boss down. Just get the boss down to 0, and you're Gucci. I guess now's a good time to show off the limit break, though. Once I refresh my dots here, I will LB. So, get big shot. Oh my god, he moved. That's fine, it still hit him. And you deal a little bit of extra damage. And that's nice. Yeah, oh, he's going after the ads. There's really no reason to, but that's fine. I'm just gonna continue burning the boss here. A new enemy approaches. Here comes a new challenger, the ruling war. Yeah, they're coming out this way. You know, I wonder if I broke the boulder with my LB. Did I do that? Is that boulder attackable? No, it's not. Okay, I was just checking, because, like, I hope I didn't break the boulder. That'd be really sad if I did that. If I did, if the LB goes through that, then man, that sucks. Because usually it never breaks that quickly. But that's fine. But it's kind of interesting. But I'll have to test it out next time. Oh, he's dead. Oh. Cold Throne is no longer sealed. Foe strikers plundered knives. By the way, I forgot to mention in the last dungeon we did get a bow. It dropped at the end of the dungeon, which I got. That's what bow I'm using now. I'll give it to Chugga. He was good. He was new. He was good. Anything else that we got this new? Nope. Something drops in my inventory, but I'm not sure what it is. But we're done here, so we're just gonna go over to the exit. And we've taken care of the problem in Copperbell. Wasn't too bad, honestly. You know, I think we could have dealt with those. Poor Dolorous Bear and his party, though. They died. Okay. Oh, yeah, I got a letter. That means my Chocobo carriage came in on this character. I bought a Chocobo carriage on the FF14 store. And it's account-wide, so all my characters get it. I'll show it off once we can get mounts. But for now, we're going to continue with the story in the next video. We got a lot to do, but we're going to go report to Painted Mesa. So I'm just going to meet you back in Ul'dah at the Quicksand where Momodi is, and we'll continue the story from there in the next part. So I'll see you guys then. Take care, everybody. Later.